Hey loves, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me again today for my fourth video in my 7-day series, 7 Unlikely Things That I Am Thankful For. So yesterday's video was all about why I am thankful for my color damage experience. If you happen to miss that video, I will put it in the description box below, along with links to the other videos for this series. So in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about why I am thankful for the time I got laid off. You guys don't know a whole lot about my corporate career, but I was in corporate America since I was 18 years old. That was my first job. Corporate is all I had known until I retired. And so I started when I was 18 and trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to be in marketing, and so I got my degrees in marketing. I went on to work for AAA, which is where I spent most of my career. So I worked there when I was in college and had a great experience, a great boss. And by the time I was done, I kind of felt like there wasn't really much room for growth for me. I was in my young to mid 20s and I was money hungry, you guys. I had gotten my bachelor's degree. I knew I was gonna go get my master's degree, and I was really trying to climb the corporate ladder. And so I started looking for another job, and I found another job with an investment company making like all of this money at that time. So it was like $50,000. In my mid 20s, $50,000 was like, whoo, like that was some money for real. And so I was so excited. I was like, yes, this is exactly the move that I need. And so I told my boss, my then boss, that I was leaving to, pursue other options being this career that was giving me like a $20,000 raise. It was pretty crazy for me at that time. And so I was really excited. I went over to that new job. They paid for me to get my master's degree and everything was great. And then kind of out of nowhere, I want to say out of nowhere, but it wasn't really out of nowhere. The company I knew when I went there had a history of doing layoffs, but I wasn't planning to be there for long. I had a plan. I was gonna go there, get my master's degree, and keep it moving to the next company, climbing that ladder, just really just moving from job to job, whoever would pay me the most money. That was really what I was looking for, money. Cha-ching, that's it. But before I had an opportunity to move to that next job, I ended up getting laid off with a bunch of other people from that position. And it really left me in this place of like, no, now what am I gonna do? I had this great plan and it has just completely fallen apart. They did offer me a severance, which was helpful, and it allowed me some time to think about what I wanted to do. But you guys, my plan was literally broken. I knew how I was gonna make this thing work, and it just didn't work out for me. And then I was kind of found myself in this position of having to find another job not on my terms. Which was tough for me. So I ended up needing to go back to my old job. I called my old boss, I let her know the situation, and I'm thankful that she brought me back into not my old role, a different role, you guys, a role that I really did not want. It was a sales position, was not my forte. I had gotten a taste of sales before I left there, and I knew I didn't want to do it, which is part of the reason why I left. But you guys, I needed a job, and it was a job, it was there. I was familiar with the company, so I'm like, let me just go back. And you guys, I was really not in a good space. And I get there and I stay in that position, that sales position, for about a year before I'm able to move to a marketing role that I was more along the lines of what I went to school for. And it was a good position. I had a lot of fun. I got to work with a lot of attractions and do a lot of fun stuff. But you guys, I was barely making what I was making when I left to go to the old job like 4 years prior. So it really put me back, so I thought, as far as making more money and just climbing that corporate ladder the way I had always planned. And I kind of assessed my position and where I was year after year. And you guys, more and more I realized that it just wasn't what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. And while I feel like I probably would have realized that somewhere along the line, I don't know, if I were able to move on and make more money, it probably would have taken me even longer to catch the realization that I really didn't want to be in corporate and I was not really purposed to be in corporate. And so I am truly thankful for that layoff, because although I felt like it ruined my whole plan, it really put my true plan in motion, the plan that God had for my life, and, you know, realizing that I am meant for more than just what I was doing. It's not always the best position, you know, to be in, you guys, but if you happen to find yourself in that position, just know that there's more. There's a reason why that is happening, and it could be God trying to reveal to you that you're purposed for more. He wants you doing something else. And so that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for day 4 of my 7-day series, 7 unlikely things that I am thankful for. I hope you're enjoying these videos, you guys. It's really different, but I wanted to commit to something a little bit different just for the season of Thanksgiving. And I just thank you guys for being here with me and continuing to share in all of this with me. So thanks so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another unlikely thing that I am thankful for.